Every day, men and women fight for our freedom, and many of them come home with injuries that last for the rest of their lives.
Because of their sacrifice, then there are groups here willing to build wounded warriors free homes. But those homes, those blessings, can turn into a burden for some because of the property taxes.
Now, a bill passed this legislative session that would give those veterans a break on their taxes. That is if the voters do approve it in November.
Tonight, News 4's Elaine Matthew explains the plan that's aimed at making sure wounded veterans never have to worry about losing the home that they were given for their sacrifice.
I just remember thinking, it felt like Mike Tyson, punched me in the chest, you know.
John McCrillis is a medically retired Green Beret. He was badly injured on a mission in Afghanistan in 2010 when a group of Taliban opened fire on his team.
I had just come around the corner as they started opening up, so I tried to go grab my buddy, and I got hit, in the chest, and then again in the leg.
The bullet to his chest shattered ribs, punctured his lung, and exited his back. The shot to his leg shattered his femur and destroyed muscle tissue. He says he was in a very dark place for quite some time, but his wife, Kate, helped him through.
I came home and, pretty much owe everything to her on that aspect, because at that point, I wasn't in functioning shape. I was bedridden, wheelchair, and, I was bitter about things.
He has breathing issues now, and the pain in his leg, doctors say, will never go away. He has a hard time working. So this past June, Operation Finally Home, a nonprofit group that donates homes to select wounded warriors, honored John's service and sacrifice with a brand new mortgage-free Pulte home. The perfect example of who House Bill 97 would help.
The House bill, it says if you're 80%, 50%, 60% disabled, whatever your disability is, and you've gotten a house awarded from a nonprofit like us, mortgage-free, we're going to give you a big tax break.
Daniel Vargas runs Operation Finally Home and was the moving force behind HB97. He says someone like John, for example, who's considered 80% disabled, would only have to pay 20% of his property tax.
Here's a young man with special forces, did everything right, wanted to make the military career, but it's been taken away from him now for serving for us.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, that's money, that's food on the table.
John will tell you he struggles with his new mission, living a civilian life, but he is so thankful for his family, his new house, being alive, and for the opportunity to make his country proud again, only this time from home.
Delane says a veteran's surviving spouse would be allowed to continue to claim the exemption if they haven't remarried. They would also be allowed to transfer the actual dollar amount of the exemption to a new property. You can vote on the House Bill 97 this November.